Last week, Insiders Weekend from LEGO was awesome. We had some really great deals on large sets. But if you were wanting Lion Knight's Castle, really hope you were on the site right as the sale started because it sold out within just a couple minutes. I was going to pick some up, but I prioritized Ninjago City Markets first, so I missed out, but that's okay. Now that that's behind us, we're going to look forward towards Black Friday from LEGO that's going to be starting Thursday night at 11 p.m. CST. That's November 27th. Thursday at 11 p.m. Central. A trustworthy source that would like to remain anonymous has leaked to me the sets that will be on sale during this promotion. And let me say, it is a long list. We have over 200 sets that will be on sale, tons of really great deals, going up to as much as 60% off. I'll waste no time and just go right into the sale breakdown. First off, for the gift with purchases, LEGO will be rerunning the two that we had over Insiders Weekend, the Hot Chocolate Stand 40776 for a buying threshold of $170, and the Micro Scale Knight's Castle 40775 for purchases of $250. So if you spend $250, you'll get both of these gift with purchases. They will additionally have a LEGO card game gift with purchase on orders of $65 or more. I assume that'll be limited to select themes. There are a few small Insiders promotions that they will be running. They'll have the small fish tank available for purchase with 2,400 Insiders points. So that's an equivalent value of about $18.46. Also, there will be a nice offer for discounted Insiders points. You're able to spend 200 points to get 1,000 points. So that's not really a crazy dollar amount. It's basically a free $6.15. That is better than nothing, of course. They also have mentioned a sweepstakes you can enter for 1,000,000 points and a sweepstakes to enter for a signed F1 set. Alright, now I'll move on into the list of sets that will be on sale. I'll start with the lowest percentage discounts and move to the highest. And I also want to note that some of these sets are out of stock online, but I'm still going to include them because they may still be in stock in your local store. For the sets that will be 20% off, we have Zoe's Time Owl 71494, Mateo's Fire Chameleon 71492, Hopsy's Castle Game 10450, Alloy and Varel, sorry I don't know the correct pronunciation, versus Shell Walker and Sawtooth 77037, Deep Sea Research Submarine 42201. We have the Monster Jam Pullback 42199, Travel Boat Adventure 42664, Typewriter with Flowers 31169, Playful Cat 31163, Cute Bunny 31162, Heart Lake City Candy Store 42649, Ice Cream Trip with Bluey 10458, F1 Team Race Cars and Drivers 10445, Bluey's Family House and Memory Game 10459, Kai's Elemental Fire Mech 71808, Tipping Dump Truck 42203, Able Sisters Clothing Shop 77055, the Marvel Logo and Minifigures 76313, Grandpa Pig's Garden and Greenhouse 10461, F1 Collectible Race Cars 71049, Kylo Ren's Command Shuttle 75406, Grogu with the Hover Pram 75403, couple non-sets here, the Christmas Tree Puzzle, the Pop Quiz Lunchbox, and the Blue Spaceman Keylight. And to wrap up the 20% off list, we have the Home 1 Star Cruiser 75405 and the Poinsettia 10370. Nothing too exciting for me personally at that 20% off range, but let's move on to 30%. Big Feelings and Emotions 10415, Mandrake 76433, The Cherry Blossom Garden 21260, Peppa Pig Garden and Treehouse 10431, Wolf Mask's Shadow Dojo 71813, The Ender Dragon and Endship 21264, Desert Skiff and Sarlacc Pit 75396, Spider-Man's Mask 76285, Fire Rescue Plane 60413, Dobby the House Elf 76421, Goomba's Playground 71433, Over the Moon with Pharrell Williams 10391, Castle Bed and Breakfast 42638, Peppa Pig Supermarket 10434, Battle with Roy at Peach's Castle 71435, First Time Visit with the Doctor 10449, Magic of Disney 21352, Izzy and Bunchuro The Gaming Bunny 71490, The Mandalorian Plush, the Christmas Ornament Selection 40744, Buggy the Clown 40800, Star Wars Advent Calendar 75418, Monkey D. Luffy 40799, Tom and Jerry figures 40794, Minions Music Party Bus 75581, Kai's Dragon Spinjitzu Spinner 71823, Potted Groot 40671, Sora's Dragon Spinjitzu Spinner 71824, Zane's Ice Motorcycle 71816, and then we have the rest of the advent calendars: Harry Potter, Friends, City, and Disney. I guess that does leave out the Minecraft set, but it's sold out anyway, so it doesn't matter, at least online. And the Viking Village 21343, Christmas Tree Table Decoration 40743, Lamborghini Sion 42115, Andrea's Modern Mansion 42639, the Peugeot Technic Set 42156, the Insect Collection 21342, Darth Maul Sith Infiltrator 25383, Aston Martin Safety Car 76925, Dinosaur Fossils T-Rex Skull 76964, 4x4 Fire Truck with Rescue Boat 60412, Too Fast Too Furious Nissan Skyline 76917, the Razor Crest 75331. We're starting to near the end for the 30% off sets. We have the Wreath 10340, Everyone is Awesome 40516, Creative Space Planets 11037, Roses 40460, the Lego Gel Pen in yellow, the Adventure Camp Water Sports 42626, the Nether Portal Ambush 21255, Sea Animals 31158, Elphaba and Glinda Figures 40794, the Fountain Garden 10359. So those are all the 30% off sets. There's definitely some interesting choices here. There are some sets like the Wolf Mask Shadow Dojo and the Spider-Man's mask that are out of stock, unfortunately, but maybe you'll find it in store. Both of the One Piece brickheads are going to be on sale. The Groot brickheads and a couple more that will be 40% off. I'm sure a lot of people will be interested in picking up the Viking Village at 30% off. One large set that was pretty interesting is the Lamborghini Sion, 30% off there. That's probably the best deal you're going to get it at this point in the year since it's retiring. The Insect Collection, 30% off, but we've seen it on sale from Walmart for half price. We're going to be seeing it on sale from Target for a very significant discount. So it's going to be interesting to see how that set pans out over the next couple months. The Darth Maul Sith Infiltrator at 30% off, very interesting. Haven't seen a deal on it from Walmart yet. Maybe we see something over Cyber Monday or later in the year, who knows. Definitely some interesting sets here to look at, and you have to also remember that it's not just a straight 30% off that you're getting. You know, we also have insiders points that you're stacking on and the gift with purchases that you get, and if you sell those, you can recapture some of your the money that you spent. And of course Rakuten, and I'll take a moment to plug here that, you know, over Insiders Weekend we saw 15% cash back on Lego.com, which was huge. And I expect that over Black Friday, we'll probably see again 10 or 15% cash back. If you haven't signed up for Rakuten, my referral link is in the description below. When you place your first order of $50 or more, you'll get a bonus $50 in cash back. This is definitely the best sign-up bonus I've seen from them so far. Typically it's $30 or $40. I'll also get a kickback as well, so if you appreciate me taking the time to make this video, using my link is a great way to say thanks. Alright, now we'll get into the more heavy hitters, 40% off. We'll start off with a big one, Source Dragon of Motion 71822, the Dragonstone Shrine 71819, Modular Space Station 60433, Restaurant and Cooking School 42655, the F1 Garage 60444, Glinda and Elphaba's Dormitory 75683, Dinosaur Missions Stegosaurus Discovery 76965, The Avengers vs. Leviathan 76290, Revenge of the Sith Heroes and Villains Brickheads 40796, Paz Vizsla and Moff Gideon Battle 75386, Anna's Sleigh Adventure 43256, Dragonian Storm Village 71841, New Captain America's Construction Figure 76296, Kick Sauber F1 and Team Car 77247, The Turtle Beach House 21254, Z-Blob's Robot Vehicle Ventures 71487, Iron Man and Iron Legion vs. Hydra Soldier 76288, Izzy's Dream Animals 71481, Jungle Explorer Helicopter at Base Camp 60437, Elsa's Ice Palace 43244, Buckbeak 76427, Caring for Animals at the Farm 10416, NASA Apollo Lunar Roving Vehicle 42182, Buildable People with Big Emotions 10423, Gabby's Party Room 10797, Hedgehog Picnic Date 40711, Nook's Cranny and Rosie's House 77050, Mars Crew Exploration Rover 42180, Mateo and the Z-Blob Action Race Car 71491, Rocket and Baby Groot 76282, Castle Nocturnia 71486, the Mirabelle Keychain, Isabella's Flower Pot 43237, Isabel's House Visit 77049, Inside Out Mood Cubes 43248, Bunny's Outdoor Activities 77047, Mobile Bakery Food Cart 42606, Imperial Dropship vs. Rebel Scout Speeder 40755, Minions and Gru's Family Mansion 75583, Cooper Tiger's Mech and Zero's Hot Rod Car 71497. These past few sets and the next ones I believe have been on sale for 40% already, and some of them are sold out, but gonna read them anyways. Ariel's Magical Underwater Palace 10435, Ahsoka Tano's Duel on Pridia 75385, Fly with Dodo Airlines 77051, Daily Routines Eating and Bedtime 10414, Message Board 41839, The Heavy Cargo Spaceship 42181, Maleficent's Dragon Form 43240, Tournament Battle Arena 71818, and the Wednesday and Enid Brickheads 40750. So I think those are all the sets that have been 40% off. Now we're getting back to sets that will be newly 40% off. We have a lot of items here that aren't really Lego sets. There's some brick boxes, key lights, encyclopedias, plushes, some drawers, some storage heads. I won't get into all of these, but there will be a lot of those on sale. Some picture frames, lunch boxes, brick shelves, all those kind of sets or items will be on sale for 40% off. Getting back to the 40% off sets is the Yamaha MT-10 SP 42159, the Robot Roller Coaster Park 60421, Cars and Trucks Brick Box 10439, John Deere Forge Harvester 42168, Beekeeper's House and Flower Garden 42669, the Tantive 4 75376, Soda Jungle Maker Set 71434, Love Bears 40821, Spring Animal Playground 40709, F1 Collectible Race Cars 6-pack 66796, Heart Lake City Airport and Airplane 42656, and the McLaren Formula E car 42169. Alright, those are the 40% off sets, and there's a lot of interesting ones here. Of course, Source Dragon of Motion's very interesting. Unfortunately, it's looking like the Star Wars Brickheads 5-pack, the Revenge of the Sith set, is going to take the path of maybe the last two. I think there is still hope, you know, if it goes out of stock within a couple days or a week or so of the sale and doesn't go in stock from Amazon, I think there's still a good chance for it, but it's not looking good. It's continuing down the path of the previous two Brickheads. It's too bad Dragonian Storm Village already sold out, so you won't get that unless you find it in store. Anyways, let's move on to the 50% off items. There are a few like brick shelves and non-Lego sets that will be 50% off. But going on to the sets that will be 50% off, the Mos Espa Pod Race Diorama 75380, Good Fortune 80117, Wednesday Addams Figure 76780, Festival Calendar 40678, Trotting Lantern 80116, Antonio's Animal Sanctuary 43251, The Magical House 43245, Travel Moments 41838, Wednesday and Enid's Dorm Room 76781, and the Captain America Red Hulk Figures Brickheads 40668, and a couple storage buckets will be 50% off. So these are sets that have already been on sale from Lego, but they're just discounting them even further. They're bad sellers and they're just trying to get rid of them. And then at 60% off, a similar pattern here, we have the KK's Concert at the Plaza 77052, the Crimson Firehawk 75384, and then two of the Christmas ceramic mugs, Santa and minifigures. If you haven't gotten any of those sets at 50 or 60% off for your collection that you're wanting for personal collection, it's a phenomenal time to buy it if you haven't already been tempted by the previous big discounts. But yeah, nothing for me personally or for investing there. But honestly, if you stack all your discounts right, you could get those 60% off sets at 80+% off, and they're honestly probably going to do fine for you. But there are plenty of other great things to buy, in my opinion, that I'd rather buy rather than taking a more risky purchase on a set that's just been clearance to death. All right, that should be it for these sales we see over Black Friday on LEGO, and also any of the sets that were on sale and still in stock from LEGO from Insiders Weekend, those will still be on sale throughout this weekend. There's some really good deals to look forward to. If you haven't signed up for Rakuten, don't forget to do that to stack a bonus of $50 and hopefully a great 10 to 15% cashback offer for LEGO. If you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate it if you could drop a like below and subscribe. And I'd also love to hear in the comments below what sets you're looking to pick up during this promotion. And with that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.